Check it out. Yeah. Junior M A F I A. Hee hee. I like this. Yeah, yeah. Ninefo, keep banging. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mammies? The back of the club, sippin' Moet is where you'll find me. What? The back of the club, mackin' hose, my crew's behind me. Mad question askin', blunt passin', music blastin', but I just can't quit. Because one of these honeys Biggie got to creep with, that's right, sleep with, keep the ep a secret, why not? Why blow up my spot 'cause we both got hot? Now check it, I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. Come on, no need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benzes, keynotes by the layers, true fucking players. Jump in the Rover and come over. Tell your friends, jump in the GS3. I got the Chronic by the tree, 'cause let's go. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. To the honeys getting money, playing niggers like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. You got a gun up in your waist. Please don't shoot up the place. Why? 'Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Baby, straight up, honey, really I'm asking. Most of these niggers think they be mackin', but they be actin'. Who they attractin' with that line? What? What's your name? What's your sign? Soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up from behind, that's right. And ask you what your interests are, who you be with. Things that make you smile, what numbers to dial. You gonna be here for a while? I'm gonna go call my crew, you go call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2, come on. Plans to leave, throw the keys to Little Cease, Pull the truck up front and roll up the next blunt. So we can steam on the way to the telly. Go fill my belly, a T-bone steak, cheese, eggs and Welch's grape. Conversate for a few, 'cause in a few we gon' do what we came to do, ain't that right, boo? True. Forget the telly. We just go to the crib and watch a movie in the jacuzzi, smoke L's while you do me chorus. The notorious Big and Puff Daddy. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. Come on, yeah. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. To the honeys getting money, playing niggers like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. You got a gun up in your waist. Please don't shoot up the place. Why? 'Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Baby, how you livin', Biggie Smalls, in mansion and Benzes. Giving ends to my friends, and it feels stupendous. Tremendous cream. Fuck $1 and a dream. Hey, still tote gats, strapped with infrared beams. That's right, what? Chopping Oz, Smoking line Optimos. Money, hose and clothes. All a nigger knows, all a nigger knows. A foolish pleasure? Whatever. I had to find the buried treasure. For what? So grams I had to measure. However, livin' better now. Coogie sweater now. Drop-top BMs, I'm the man, girlfriend. Yeah, honey, check it. Tell your friends to get with my friends, and we can be friends. Shit, we can do this every weekend. That's right, all right? Is that 8 with you? Yeah, keep banging. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. To the honeys getting money, playing niggers like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. You got a gun up in your waist. Please don't shoot up the place. Why? 'Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Baby, check it out. 9 shit for that ass. Puff Daddy, Biggie Smalls, Junior M A F I A. Represent, baby, baby. Let us dissect this vivid display of territorial boasting and social ritual, much as one might study the elaborate courtship dance of a bird of paradise. Hash, hash, hash. Full recitation, hash, hash, hash. Line-by-line analysis for the novice to all the ladies in the place, with style and grace. Allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. A flamboyant, if somewhat crude, opening address. He poetically offers to spray his words like a fragrant mist over the women present. The back of the club, sippin' Moet is where you'll find me. He establishes his preferred habitat, a position of relaxed observation at the rear of the venue, consuming expensive champagne Moet. Because one of these honeys Biggie got to creep with. His stated objective, to discreetly creep leave with one of the women. I got more Mac than Craig. Mac refers to smooth-talking seduction prowess. He claims to surpass a famed fictional pimp, likely from the film No Need to Be Greedy. I got mad friends with Benzi's C-notes by the layers. He has wealthy friends with Mercedes-Benz cars and $100 bills, keynotes in stacks. I got the chronic by the tree, cuz. He has high-quality cannabis, the chronic, in abundant supply. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. A call and response to identify others in the club who live by his same code of flashy, successful living. You got a gun up in your waist. Please don't shoot up the place. A humorous, almost pleading acknowledgement of the dangerous environment. He asks any armed individuals not to ruin the party. This verse details his specific seduction strategy, which he portrays as superior to the clumsy approaches of others. Soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up from behind. He waits for another man to make the initial financial investment buying a drink before moving in himself. Smoke L's while you do me. L's are large, high-quality cannabis joints blunts. The line is deliberately brash. In mansion and Benz's given, ends to my friends. He lives in luxury and shares his wealth, ends meaning money. Still tote gats, strapped with infrared beams. Despite his wealth, he remains armed tote gats, carry guns with sophisticated weaponry. 88, money, hoes and clothes, all a nigger knows. A stark, simplified summary of his world's priorities. Puff Daddy extends the invitation socially, suggesting a recurring alliance between their groups of friends. He clasps his hands together, a look of profound academic satisfaction on his face. In essence, this is a masterful audio portrait of an apex predator within his concrete jungle. It is a hymn to material success, social dominance, and a specific, unapologetic code of street-level philosophy. The notorious Big presents himself not merely as a rapper, but as the personification of a lifestyle. The Big Poppa, a title earned and now worn as a crown. Expression of hesitation, direct your attention here, affirmative, expression of hesitation. Junior M-A-F-I-A, expression of hesitation, light laughter. Expression of hesitation, I approve of this, affirmative. 94, continue the vigorous activity. To all the women present who possess elegance and poise, permit me to spray these poetic rinses within your shrubbery expression of hesitation. Who else enjoys the music and socializes with all the attractive females? My location is at the rear of the establishment, consuming Moet and Chandon champagne. Is that correct? The rear of the establishment, pursuing women with romantic intent. My associates are positioned behind me, expression of hesitation. Numerous inquiries being made, cannabis cigarettes being shared. Music playing at high volume, but I am unable to depart, because I am determined to discreetly depart with one of these attractive women, correct. Engage in coitus with, maintain the episode in confidence. What is the objection? Expression of hesitation. Why publicly disclose my private business when we are both mutually appealing? Now observe. I possess greater persuasive charm than the individual known as Craig, and during sexual intercourse. Trust my statement, my dear. I have sufficient capability to satisfy those in want. Proceed. There is no requirement for avarice. I possess many associates who own Mercedes-Benz automobiles. $100 bills arranged in stacks, authentic and unapologetic participants in this lifestyle expression of hesitation. Enter the Land Rover vehicle and visit my location. Instruct your female acquaintances to enter the Lexus GS300. I possess a substantial quantity of high-grade cannabis, my associate. Let us proceed. It brings me great pleasure when you refer to me as Large Father. Elevate your upper limbs above you if you are an authentic participant in this lifestyle. It brings me great pleasure when you refer to me as Large Father. This is directed toward the attractive women acquiring currency, manipulating foolish men. It brings me great pleasure when you refer to me as Large Father. You are in possession of a firearm concealed at your hip. I politely request you refrain from discharging it within these premises. For what reason? Because I observe several women this evening who appear suitable to bear my offspring expression of hesitation. Offspring expression of hesitation. Directly stated, my dear, I am sincerely inquiring. The majority of these men believe they are skilled seducers, but they are merely pretending. Whom are they impressing with that introductory phrase? What? What is your given name? What is your astrological sign? Immediately after he purchases that bottle of wine, I subtly approach from the posterior, correct, and inquire as to your personal hobbies with whom you associate. Activities which induce happiness in you, which numerical sequences to input upon a telephone. Do you intend to remain present for an extended duration? I shall contact my associates, you should contact your associates. We can arrange to meet at the serving counter at approximately 2 o'clock in the morning. Proceed. Preparations to depart. I will transfer the ignition devices to my associate known as Little Cease Expression of Agreement. I will maneuver the motor vehicle to the entrance and prepare another cannabis cigarette. So we may travel to the eating establishment to satiate my hunger expression of agreement. A cut of beef, eggs with cheese and grape-flavored beverage. Engage in discussion for a short period, because in a short period we shall perform. The activity, which was our initia. Purpose for coming here, is that not correct, my dear? Accurate. Disregard the eating establishment. We shall proceed directly to the residence and view a motion picture in the heated whirlpool bath, consume large cannabis cigarettes whilst you engage in coitus with me. What is your living situation, Biggie Smalls? I reside in a large house and possess Mercedes-Benz automobiles. Distributing funds to my associates, and the sensation is extraordinary. An immense quantity of currency. Dismiss the concept of a single monetary unit and an aspiration light laugh. I continue to carry firearms, equipped with aiming devices that project a non-visible light spectrum. Correct what? Dividing ounces of narcotics, expression of agreement, consuming cannabis in Oldsmobile 88 vehicles. Currency, women, and garments. The sum total of my knowledge, the sum total of my knowledge. A senseless self-indulgence? It is of no consequence. I was compelled to locate the hidden wealth. For what purpose? Therefore I was required to quantify grams of narcotics. Nevertheless, my standard of living is improved currently. I now wear expensive branded knitwear. Convertible BMW automobiles, I am the dominant individual, my female companion. Affirmative, my dear, direct your attention here. Instruct your associates to associate with my associates. And we can become associates. Indeed, we can repeat this activity every Saturday and Sunday, correct? Do you agree? Is that acceptable to you? Affirmative. Continue the vigorous activity there. One observes how the translation, while technically accurate, drains the lifeblood, the rhythm, the swagger, the very, from the specimen. It becomes a strange, formal manifesto, a most illuminating exercise. The original vernacular is not merely slang, it is the vital organ system of the creature.